All right, look, so I just want to do a quick first impressions of the Vaxee XC. Just got it in last night. Sorry, I might be off the mic. I was gonna stream this, but it came in too late. But I got it in last night. This the box that come in, you know what I'm saying? Vaxee unboxing experience really ain't nothing to talk about. It's just the mouse is in there with the cord and everything, and boom, there you go. Which I can appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Because they just like, hey, we getting straight to the business, you know. So I ain't got a problem with that. But for this to be my first Vaxee mouse, you know what I'm saying? Like my first Vaxee mouse I actually own, because I've used like Vaxee shapes in the past because friends are having it, things like that. But for this to be my actual first Vaxee mouse, I am actually very impressed. I love the color. The color kind of give me a bubblegum pink color. Kind of remind me of like Majin Buu. You know what I'm saying? Definitely love the color, and I love how it hits with the Empress. You know what I'm saying? The purple Empress hits with this. So definitely aesthetic wise, I love it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you know, just off of the first like 15, 20 minutes of me of actually spending time with it, this shape is just reminds me a lot of the HTX. And I actually pulled my HTX out for this, just to kind of see how they match up with each other. For some reason, to me, 'cause I know people say that the HTX is a little bit wider. To me, this mouse feels wider in hand. Like I don't know where people getting that from. To me, this mouse feels like way wider. And then the only thing I will say that, you know, from just having experience using the HTX and then trying this mouse out for the few minutes I did, so far, the one thing that HTX has going for it that this mouse doesn't have going for it is those taper sides on the inside right here. So whenever you're aiming with the HTX, you know what I'm saying, you're able to feel a lot more locked in with your aim, even though this has some of the like, well, this don't even have a coating on it, so can't even say something about a coating. But yeah, like the taper size right here, definitely, you know, gives you more locked in feeling with your aim. And this one has, you know, a flatter side. Like it's slightly tapered, but it's definitely a lot more flatter. But yeah, just our first impressions, moving around on my desktop, messing around the Kovacs late last night when I got it. I can definitely say that 3950 feels very responsive, very crisp. Definitely, you know, just definitely gonna be a very well performing mouse. You can definitely tell. Outside of that, though, to be real with you, I think this mouse, like, if you have like medium to small hands, I think this mouse might be really, really good for like claw grippers. I honestly believe it. And if you have bigger hands too, I honestly believe that if you fingertip, that this could be a really good mouse for bigger hands. But like I said, it just feels bigger in hand than like what I was anticipating. I thought it was gonna feel, you know, more like a Viper Mini, or maybe more like a maybe more similar to how the HCX feels in hand. 'Cause the HCX feels smaller in hand and a lot like a smaller mouse than what it actually is in hand. And this mouse feels big. The weight is 60 grams. So 60 grams is on the heavier side, you know, to today's standards, you know what I'm saying? But for me, 60 grams really ain't that bad. But knowing me, I'm probably gonna do like some kind of weight reduction. So I'll probably just swap the battery out for something lighter. I think I got like a 400 milliamp battery in here or something like that. So I'll probably just swap the battery out and just do a little weight reduction just so I can mess around with it. And then once I figure out if I really like it, I'll do all the crazy shit like cutting the base and all that. But yeah, so far first impressions, I love it. The black shell pink dots they put in here definitely feel crispy. They feel very light, very crispy. I've never used black shell pink dots before, so definitely a new experience. And outside of that, the side buttons, there's really no type of side play at all. You know what I'm saying? They feel very clicky, feel very nice, very snappy. Coding has a coding. This coding is very similar to in-game gear coding. You know what I'm saying? Very similar to how like the OP1WE feel for me, as far as the with the white coding. But I'm sure that this coding might be a little bit more slippier than the OP1 coding for me. 'Cause I can just kind of feel it. But you know, as time go on, I'll be able to tell if that's the case or not. But it definitely seemed like it might be a little bit more slippier than the in-game gear coding was for me. But coding definitely feels good though. It's got a matte feeling to it. The one thing I really do enjoy though is that scroll wheel. When I first pulled it out, bro, I kept messing around with the scroll wheel because the scroll wheel got these notches on it. I don't know if you can really tell and really see it, but it has these pointed like notches on it. And scroll wheel feel amazing, you know what I'm saying? You know, I love texture, so this is definitely something that for me personally, I really, really enjoy. But outside of that, though, I mean, I can't even lie. The mouse definitely seems like it's a really solid mouse. I definitely can see people maining this mouse. But, you know, in the full review, after I spend a lot of time using it, I'll know more. But Vaxee seemed like they definitely did their thing. This probably, in all honesty, probably so far build quality wise, because I haven't noticed anything wrong with it or anything like that. No flexing, creaking, nothing like that. This probably the best build quality wise mouse I've owned, next to like Lamzu and things like that. So definitely look like it's going to be a really good mouse. I will be around. I will be posting this mouse review really soon, and I also will be posting hopefully the MPO 1S2 really soon, because I'm waiting on that. So yeah, hopefully I can do like some comparison videos between those two mouses or something like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So far, definitely rocking with the XCS. Definitely an interesting mouse, and I purposely waited too. You know what I'm saying. I purposely waited to get this mouse on this mouse just because I wanted to try the XE, but I knew for a fact that I wasn't gonna like the XE because it's just really heavy for one, and then on top of that, it's a bigger mouse, and I just knew I wasn't gonna like it. Like I just knew I wasn't gonna like it because the XE probably feels more like a super light than this mouse does. This mouse feels more like a claw grip fingertip mouse. And a lot of people that I asked about the XE, they said it feels more like the Superlight, and I absolutely fucking hate the Superlight. So I was like, I'm not even gonna waste my money, even though I really want to try the mouse. But this one though, the XCS might be a banger, bro. Might be, you know what I'm saying? Time will tell. I know one thing for certain though. These skates are absolute dog shit. These dyed white skates. I wish companies would stop doing this with their skates. I know most people use aftermarket skates anyways, but I wish companies would really stop doing this with their skates. You know what I'm saying? These dyed white feet is just fucking ass in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, so yeah, I'll see you guys soon with a review on this mouse. I'm finna go mess around in Kovacs. Peace.